Hey, I know it's been a while since you've heard from me, and I apologize for that. Last week, the easiest way to describe it was life got in the way. During Vitality on the Saturday, I actually found out that one of my cousins had passed away, and it really affected me very badly, and it's still very fresh, but he's in a better place right now. My cousin actually had cerebral palsy, and he actually wasn't supposed to live very long anyways, but he actually lived 30 plus years and made an incredible impact on many people's lives, and I could not have asked for a better relationship with him, and I'm glad that he's not suffering anymore. But it was very hard for me to make videos because I just would end up in a blubbering mess. And I know you all need to see the hardship of this, but I think that crossed a little bit too far of a line for me just yet. But my advice to all of you who have had your bad days and your bad weeks, you have to get back on the horse and you have to have a comeback. And that's what's going to be the defining moment for you. And this is my defining moment. I'm getting ready to work my butt off for the next rest of my 90 days. I still have 30 pounds to lose, and I'm bound and determined to lose it. So I want to thank everybody who's supported me through this whole thing. And I want you to know too, it's really weird, but when I was eating the bad things, I started to crave my bad things and decided that I was just going to fall off my diet last week because it was easier to deal with the food than to deal with emotions. I know a lot of you can contest to that, and now I've got to the point where since I hadn't been doing my shakes as regularly, my body is craving my shakes. I don't know if any of you have had that before, but when I go off and I haven't had a shake or so, my body wants it. And so rather than my body craving, well, let's say my drug of choice, Twizzlers, instead of craving some Twizzlers and Chinese food, now my body wants a shake or a NutriCookie, which I really need to get some more of. But I want you to know that my shake has already been made for the morning so that I can just grab it on my way out to work. It has a new Vitify in it. It's the unsweetened almond milk that's vanilla, ice, and this 2 scoops of the shake mix. And I'm looking forward to my morning breakfast because it's kind of thrown me off not doing it as well as I had been before. And so I'm looking forward to getting back on the horse, making the comeback that needs to happen. And also, too, something that's really been exciting for me is the fact that these videos aren't only helping me, myself, maintain accountability, but it's also helping others get through their journey, knowing that they're not alone. And something exciting for me was that somebody very important to me has decided to join the challenge in her own due time and letting her do her own thing, but she's making that change for herself, and I couldn't be happier. And so the fact that my mom has decided to start doing the shakes, be a healthier person, has made this entire thing worth it, because my mom is one of the most important people to me, and she needs this more than anybody I know. Not because of any particular reason, but I just look back and think of the story Rachel Jackson was telling when she was getting crowned Royal Ambassador, and about the person who said no to the challenge and that was 56 and falling apart, and the next week later was dead. And I was a mess during Vitality because all I could think about was my mom. And the fact that she said yes and she's going to make a difference in her life means the world to me. And so whether or not this challenge changes my life, I've made the impact on her life that she said yes, that she's going to make a difference in herself. So I guess indirectly, this has changed my life too, because when I get older and do have a family, my mom's going to hopefully be more able to and more likely to be around for that. And I can't wait for that. And also to be healthier and happier. And I just want you to know that, you're doing this journey for yourself. But if you can help at least one person along your way, it'll make the world a difference. And honestly, that's what this challenge is about. It's not challenging you to drop weight size, get into that dress. It's to challenge yourself as a person, to see the inner strength and see the type of person that you knew you were. You just hadn't seen that person yet. So keep working, and I can't wait to see what I look like, and I can't wait to see the other progress that's going on, and that all my friends are jumping on this video showdown. It's not really a showdown anymore. It's a family and a support system, because we're going to fight this battle of obesity. I'm not going to be one of the 51%. I'm going to be one of the 1% that made that difference. So you look forward to seeing my videos. I promise they will be more frequent nowadays, and you will watch me shrink considerably over the next couple weeks. So you're going to want to stay tuned. And also, too, one of my new things I'm actually considering doing. Actually, first thing in the morning, I'm going to get my leg checked out. I don't know, I guess I hadn't said much, but in June I ran a full marathon. Yeah, 26.2 miles, I did that. But in the course of it, I kind of messed up my right leg. 26 miles can do that, I guess. So before I start training for my next event, I'm going to go get it checked out. But my next event I'm considering doing is running a half marathon in San Antonio. It's called a Herothon. It's the new marathon series brought together by the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and that's something that I've been very close to over the last few years. And so I'm really excited to have the potential opportunity to get involved again, because like they said, you have to pay yourself first and then give back to others. And that's the biggest thing, is making change for me and helping everybody else in the same time. So find something in your challenge that makes it even more worth it. And at the end of the day, when you reflect on it, this will be a priceless experience.